So today's guest is another amazing person. His streams are very fun to watch. His chats are really crowded with people who really love him. And you can tell when we have a chat, him and I today, how lovely and amazing he is. He is known for bitty bombing people. So if he ever drops by your chats and starts bitty bombing, or you hear like bits alerts going off, know that it's him. And we're gonna talk basically about a lot of things, including his favorite games, favorite things, as well as the new segments that I've added. And we're gonna talk about like probably a little bit of mental health. So everybody, please welcome Ra, or known on Twitch as Ramen_X. Hi, Ra.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. How are we doing today?
I'm doing good. I should ask you how are you doing?
I feel really sleepy, Blue, but
Yeah.
we are here. We are here to enjoy our great podcast.
Yeah. So one of the first questions I always ask is, how did you discover Twitch and how did you decide to become a streamer? And can you tell me a bit about the channel along the way?
Oh wow. Oh damn, that's a good question. How did I discover Twitch? Okay, so I think I discovered it back in 2015. I was a young boy, and from what I remember, I think it was for a friend of mine. He used to be super into like these like WWE trading card games.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he used to sort of do his like small live streams every single day, and he would just stream himself just like opening packs and playing against other people online. And one day he kind of just asked me like, "Hey, look, you want to tune in? You want to see what I'm doing?" And I sort of took interest, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna check this out." I popped in there, and I just really loved it. It was so much fun, just interacting with his stream and seeing him on camera and messing with him, and like it was strange, like hearing my voice on stream as well, because I'd sit on a call with him sometimes, and it sort of just inspired me to sort of want to do that myself. So I did try to stream, but I was a kid at the time. It was hard to have money around. I was quite poor. Couldn't really afford the high-tech equipment that we have today. So at the time, I sort of had this really crappy laptop, and I did give streaming a go, but I mean, I guess it didn't really go well because my specs could not handle it. Like I tried booting up a stream, and it was just like really laggy, and my stream kept crashing. But I think at one point I eventually had my stream live for about 20-30 minutes, and oh my god, I never had so much fun before. Like with people just coming to your chat, and you get that first interaction. It's like you sort of like meet someone for the first time that wants to actually share the same interest as you, and they want to watch you play games you love. And for me, it's a really nice feeling. So that's one of the main reasons why I do love to stream every now and again. It's nice. I enjoy to connect with people. I enjoy the interaction. I enjoy making friends, and most importantly, it's just I really do have fun with it. Definitely, if you don't enjoy what you do, then you won't be happy in life.
Yeah, totally. What's your channel about? Like, can you tell me a bit like what you play? What's the vibe over there?
Yeah, so on my channel, we play a lot of variety games. Me, myself, personally, I am a huge fan of story-driven games, story-based games. if you look at my um, history of games I've streamed, they're all story games, and I really enjoy it. I have a huge passion for it. So expect a lot of story playthroughs, a lot of goofiness. I'm a very chill person, a lot of chill vibes. I'm also a very open person as well, and I really do look after my community. I sort of encourage a safe space in the community because I think it's really important that people do feel safe to talk about anything they want to and to actually feel like they're heard and they're not afraid to speak about anything they want to and to actually feel like people care. You know, that encourages spirit and trust.
Yeah, yeah. And so funny story, guys. So Ra and I happened to just have met because I think I checked his channel out way before I followed because it was in my recommended streamers, and I was like, okay, chat is going too fast, or like there's a lot, or maybe I was rated into you. I don't remember. Like I thought I followed at the time, but apparently I didn't. So it's like meant to be a follow later, if you know what I mean. Like we crossed path after, and now we're friends technically. And he's really a sweet guy.
Destiny.
So, yeah, he's really a sweet guy. Like really, don't get me wrong, guys, but like if like you can tell by his if you go into his streams, you can tell by his vibe, the tone of his voice at least. So yeah. But I have a question that I also want to ask you. Like, is Rahman part of your real name, or how did you come up with it? Because at some point I know that Rahman or Rahman in Arabic is an Arabic name actually, and it means like yeah. So is it part of your culture, your family, or something, or is it just a name that you found and adopted?
Yeah. So my Twitch name. I mean, yeah, it pretty much is just it's my real name. It is my real name, and like you said, in Arabic it translates to happy, and it's true. I'm a very happy person.
Not only
Most of the
happy,
time, yeah.
but like not only happy, but like it also means like someone with like forgiveness or pity.
Yeah. It is very true. Yeah, that's kind of how I just came up with the name, and it's really funny because like every time I go into somebody's stream, and you know someone meets me for the first time, their first initial thought is, ramen noodles, I'm hungry. Oh, that makes me hungry. Every time. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. It makes me laugh.
No, I knew that it wasn't ramen noodles because I'm from the Middle East, so I know it means like something else, but like. There is a time where I played an Arabic song as a blurb in your channel. I thought you'd recognize it, and I thought you were like gonna tell me, "Oh, is this an Arabic song?" But I didn't think you'd react because now I know that probably you're born in the UK or something.
Yeah, I am originally from the UK. Yeah, but in terms of like background and stuff, I will say I'm a mixed race person. I am half Indian and half Bangladesh.
Ooh.
So I'm a mixture. Yeah.
Oh. That's nice. I'm partly from that side, ancestry-wise. I'm partly Greek and French. I was born in Lebanon. Mom's side, Turkish and American.
Turkish and American. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a beautiful mix. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So, why do you do these bit bombs? Like, by the way, like, because sometimes it might. This is one of the things that you do in chats, and we appreciate you for that. Don't get me wrong, but like, have you crashed anybody's stream with them?
Yes, I have many times. I actually crashed this woman's stream the other day because she streams on her laptop. I think I put like 1,000 bits in there. Her stream started lagging and then it crashed.
Like you spammed them. You didn't just put it like as one, but you spammed them or what?
Yeah. Well, I did like 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 20, 20.
Oh my god.
And then the stream started lagging and then the stream went offline and I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
Oh no.
It was insane, but I do get a nice enjoyment out of it. I don't obviously do it to obviously harass people, of course. It's purely out of love and goofiness, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the people do sort of understand the intention behind it.
I mean, it's like it's kind of your thing, as I said. Like, why did you decide on doing that? Like, did you find it like, did you find someone that did that before and you thought it was funny, or is it a thing that you genuinely decided to do?
Oh, you know what? That's a really good question. I think one day somebody gave me a lot of bits, like a lot, just out of nowhere.
Hmm.
I was like, what the hell? And then they just kind of they kept going and they kept going, and I was like, what the hell? And I remember just feeling like this overwhelming sensation. I felt so happy, excited. I was thrilled because it was like somebody was actually like trying to show support to the
Yeah.
channel. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's many other ways to do that, but obviously it's very, very appreciated, and I'm a very grateful person. And I sort of thought to myself, you know what, I feel like I could give that same feeling to somebody else and pay it forward.
Yep.
So that's kind of how it started. So I ended up going into someone's channel. Well, no, actually, I went straight back to the person who pitbulled me because they also streamed, and I did it back to them. But I gave them more, and I gave them more, and it just became a back and forth war. And it was just, it's really nice to sort of spread that
Yeah.
love and joy and support. It's a really like positive thing, and I thrive on it.
Yeah, I do the same, but not with bits, because like one, I do struggle with money, but also I hate asking for money. It's not what I've been raised on or raised as.
Yeah, I get
Like,
that.
I even hate asking for money from my parents, unless like, because mom happens to just like shove some money in my pocket. Like one time she gave me like a very big sum of like $1,000. She's like, "You'll take it and you're gonna shut your mouth or I'll smack you." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so true. Like, I'm sort of the same way. I grew up around a lot of people
Yeah.
from different backgrounds, different religions, and it's sort of cultured me in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Especially with things like poverty and people that struggle with money. You know, it sort of taught me really important lessons in life, which is, you know, be very, very grateful for everything you have,
Yeah.
and you know, don't always like ask for too much. You know, there's this saying, you know, it goes like, when you become too big for the little things, you become too little for the big things, or something like that.
Yeah.
It basically means like always stay humble, always be a humble person. You know, good things always come to good people.
Yeah.
And I'll never ask for money. You know, I will never ask for money, and it's never expected either, because I just feel awful. I feel absolutely awful to do that, because I know there's so many less fortunate people out there who actually do need money,
Yeah.
and they actually are struggling, you know. And for me to sort of, you know, beg for money when I don't need it, like, that makes me feel like an awful person.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's really important for people to really try to connect and empathize with people that are struggling in this world with money.
100%.
Yeah, people should really be grateful for the things they do have in their life. There's so many things to be grateful for. You know, people are lucky you have a bed to sleep in, you have a roof over your head, you have
Yeah.
food on the table. These are the basic things some people don't even have.
100%. Like 99 or 98 of the things you said, well, 99.9 actually, I go by them. Mom raised me with the mentality of like, be grateful for what you have. I even like cry, or even like take food leftovers from work,
Yeah.
because I know at work like they leave them on the table. And one time I came back the next day and I found them still on the table, like the bread has hardened and everything, and I was like, yep, nope, I'm taking it. I'd eat hardened bread, I'd eat like stale bread. I don't care, as long as there's no
Yeah.
food waste, as long as like I try to show love, but like I am struggling financially right now, but like I tend to just manage because like I'm saving up to visit the UK and it's not going well because I'm kind of like still off the sum I need a bit, like $500 or so off, and I have 2 months left or 3 months left, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save up, but we'll see. Maybe more, but worst case scenario, if it happens, I'll just, I don't know, tell the embassy here, because the embassy also asked me for a paper where it's like they are asking for someone from the UK to say that I'm staying over at their place, which that person I asked, one of my friends, found it very weird because I don't want to pay for the hotel, and they told me that it's the policy in the UK, which I think is sus, to ask for like probably not sus though, now that I think about it, but like I'm staying over at someone's place, you need legal papers for that. I don't know, every country works its own way. Yeah.
I mean, from my personal experience, no. I mean, you
Yeah.
can let whoever into your house. It's your choice.
Yeah.
You know, people forget, like in this country, from the UK,
Mm.
we have a lot of values, and it's something I've been studying on.
Yeah.
Individual liberty is one of our values of our country.
Yeah.
Which means people can live in freedom how they want. They can choose the life they want to
Yeah.
live, obviously by following the rule of law. Now, in terms of, you know, people staying in your house, that it comes down to the person itself. There's
Yeah.
no rule of law to say, you know, people need legal documentation to sit in someone's house. No,
Yeah.
I don't need a piece of paper to
I
go
don't
to
know.
my friend's
I'm
house.
telling you, that's what they told me, because I feel like it kind of might be logical since I'm going there as a tourist for 2 weeks, and I'm not staying at a hotel without any, and I'm going by myself without the help of any like touristic office or place, you know?
Yeah, but is there not like a law where you can just visit for like is it not 6 months? You don't need a visa, no?
In the UK, I don't know. In here, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Because my dad knows someone in the UK embassy here, and that person told me over the phone that we need this paper. I was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, fine. I'll bring that paper, but I'm gonna just probably start working on my visa. Plus, I don't know, like I needed that retreat because I haven't traveled since 2019. My last trip was to Ukraine in 2019, like before everything happened. And Ukraine is such a great place, to be honest. Like, sad that this is happening.
Yeah, I've heard about everything that's going on.
Yeah,
Very
we
sad.
kind of had the same thing happen here at the end of last year with our neighbors, but now it kind of died down. It's still ongoing in the south border, but I want out of here. That's my plan. Like, probably go to the UK, not only as a tourist, but like I want to go to an LGBT place and probably like ask them, not as a refugee, but I'm seeking shelter because of the situation here. And plus, I like ethnicity wise, I'm a Christian, so they everybody told me like, don't go there seeking refuge or seeking anything. Like, just ask them, tell them about your situation, tell them about everything, and try your luck, because I'm older than the requirement now for the working holiday visa. I don't know if you know about it.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you use the working holiday visa for the UK, you're basically going there to work, and you can make money, but you have to either choose to renew it after 2 or 3 years, or just go when it expires. But their conditions are you're not allowed to be a hassle on the government. Like, don't steal, don't do crimes, don't do anything illegal, don't be a burden, basically, and you have to be under 29. So I'm 31. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I will go with my guts. But anyways, do you remember what was the first game you ever streamed?
I do. Yes, it was GTA 4.
Back in 2015,
really-
or when you restarted with like a legit good tech?
You know what? If we're talking like first ever stream, it
Yeah.
would have been that card game I mentioned. It's called like
Balatro?
WWE
Oh,
Supercard.
WWE. Okay.
Have you heard of that game?
No, I know there's Pokemon trading card game. I know Yu-Gi-Oh has
Yeah.
one. I know Balatro.
Yeah, it's basically the same sort of concept. You sort of just build a deck, battle players, try to create the best deck. Yeah, it's quite addicting. I can see
Yeah.
why people love playing it. That was
I
my
mean,
first stream.
yeah.
But if we're talking like official stream, like with
Yeah.
a proper setup, yeah, it was GTA 4, and I remember the first ever day. It was like a crazy journey.
GTA 4 is such an amazing game. I heard that they are remastering it for current gen consoles, and I hope it
Oh
sticks.
man, oh I can't wait. If they do that, oh I'll be so happy.
It's already
I'll
on
feel like a happy
PC.
child.
It's also it's already on PC, and I think like they're doing it more so of like a remaster attempt, because like the last remaster they did was like what's it called, the
Yeah,
definitive
they did San
edition.
Andreas.
Yeah, San
Yeah, yeah.
Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3.
Yeah.
They didn't do so well. The game tanked, and people were angry about it. So I hope they don't go with this direction and they just port it as it is, or fix the bugs
Yeah, the
and then
reviews are not
port it.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people were able to tell, because there's two reasons. Rockstar have been taking down mods that for Liberty City, like anything. Like you could probably mod your GTA 5 to look like Liberty City, or add it to your map or something, for two reasons.
Yeah.
Probably they're speculating, like, since GTA 6 has been pushed to 2026, there might be a remaster of GTA 4 at the end of this year, or that probably it might be Liberty City might be included in GTA 6, assuming that Lucia, one of the characters, is from Liberty City, which is a cool thing.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah, I want
I
a
mean, yeah,
GTA game
yeah.
where you can go to all the places. Like I know we had San Andreas and GTA 5, like the state. I want to go back and visit like Los Santos, Vice City, everything that was in San Andreas, the game, like
Dude.
Las Venturas and those in one game. Liberty City, everything.
Oh, did you ever play the original GTA's growing up?
No, 1 and 2, no. I've seen some cousins playing them. I started with GTA San Andreas, actually. I haven't played 1 or
nice.
2. I used to go to that internet cafe underneath my house and just play a file that someone already had. Like, he finished the game and his save file was there, so I loaded up and I played for hours on hours, and I was like, add an hour on my time, and I used to run a tab at the end, and I used to play like I ended up one time paying, like, at the time, like 2008, 2009, it was $15.
Oh.
$15 was too much at the time. So
Wait, so you said you played underneath an internet cafe?
in
What
an
is an internet cafe?
It is
I'm
an
very
internet-
curious.
underneath my
I've
building.
never seen that before.
An internet cafe is like a place where you open a tab, or for example, let's say like you go there, you tell them like pay for an hour or two, and you game a bit. They have like several PCs or several consoles, and you pay
Oh.
for the time you play, for example. And because I grew up, like the guy that worked there was one of my neighbors. He opened me an unlimited tab, and he was like, sometimes he used to secretly tell me like, it's on the house and play as much as you want. And there was one time
That's
where
so nice of him.
mom was worried about me, and she went down because I spent 5 hours playing.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
but you must have been so happy. Like, that must have been
Yeah.
so fun.
I mean, I think that was even before 2008. But like when I didn't have an actual PC, or my PC ran on Pentium, like the old thing, before like Core i7, Core i5 and those, and RTX and whatever, before this thing there was Pentium 1, Pentium 2, Pentium 3. I had a Pentium 2 PC which ran Windows XP, and I didn't have
Wow.
all the games. So after that mishap, dad's cousin. At the time, he was like kind of like 20 years old or something. He decided to just like get me a PC, and he wiped it, and I played on it ever since. And I started gaming at home, and this is kind of like how I started.
Oh wow! So you had a lot of. I mean, was the PC your first ever console?
No, I had an Atari, and I had a PS2.
Oh my days! You had an Atari. What did you play on that?
What's it called? The duck shooting game with the gun, like the controller gun.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I asked someone that as well. They said the same thing. They played some duck shooting game.
Duck
It
shooting,
must be
yeah.
a popular game.
I think Duck Hunt
Wow.
or something. Duck Hunt is called.
Yeah.
It's called. Yeah. There was like a dog that sometimes we always try to like shoot that dog that goes in the middle of the screen. Sometimes some people used to do it, and he would be shocked, and then he would like you would shoot him down, and I think the game ends there or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But like yeah, I used to play some Sonic as well.
Oh yeah, Sonic was so huge when
I know
grew up.
Sonic was
It's so
Sega,
popular.
but my Atari was modded, I think. Like in a way, we
Wow.
got cartridges that had all the games. Like even Mario was on there.
Damn, I wish I had an Atari. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you ever play a game called Sonic Heroes?
I don't remember, but I do remember one. I mean, all the games have like those golden rings where you can collect them, but I do remember probably Sonic R or something. That's what I played.
Oh, okay. Isn't that the one where it's like a 2D platformer, and it's like sunny maps and
Maybe,
loops and rings, and
maybe,
you battle Dr. Eggman.
maybe. I really briefly remember most of the games I played growing up on that PC were like the Tarzan game. I don't know if you remember that. There was
Oh no.
a Lilo and Stitch game because mom's parents used to bring me like those CD-ROMs or floppy disks with games inside of them from the US, and I used to just play them nonstop until the CD got like damaged and ruined from overplaying. And I didn't know, I was a kid at the time, I didn't know that I could just copy whatever's on there and zip it into a file and just have it as an extractor or an installer or something.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of modded things here, like pirated stuff, and yeah, nothing is illegal here.
My god, you let your imagination run wild.
Yeah. I'm not pure myself. I used to just like some games I still have till this day. My Xbox 360 is modded. Some games I have them original. Other games I find them in the secondhand store where they're like ripped off of the original and made into copies. So I
Oh my
play,
God.
sometimes stream them as well. So
Do you ever remember a thing called was it a JTAG or something?
JTAG. That's the
Yeah.
There's 3.0. There's the RAW, like rest or ROW. I think rest of world.
Oh my god, I love that. I love you know what that is. I love that.
Yeah, because
Oh my god.
I still see them if I go to driffle.com or like CD Keys or something. They would have something called ROW on them, like rest of world. There's like region-based games. I have the 3.0 version on the Xbox 360 because I got it at the end of its life cycle after the Ring
Wow.
of Death happened. I don't know if you've heard of Ring of Death.
Oh, the Red Ring of Death. The
yeah.
famous Red Ring of Death.
I didn't run into it, thank God,
Oh,
and
dude.
luckily for me, I need to dedust or undust, whatever the word is, my Xbox, but I need a professional to do that because no one here knows how to just take an Xbox apart and just remove the dust and put it back together.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. People like, I remember, yeah, like on the Xbox 360, it was a disc tray.
Yeah.
All your games were on disc. Nobody bought games digitally. Like 2025, people don't buy discs anymore. Let's be honest.
I do.
Back then, we do.
Yeah. All of my Assassin's
Oh,
Creed
wow.
games are on discs. Shadows, I stream it from a disc.
You know, I love that. I respect that. Like I
Because-
said, like for me, I never did that. All my games were on disc, and I swear to God, you had to like really take care of those discs because those things get scratched up, man. Like, oh my God,
Oh yeah.
because when you play it so much, it gets scratched, and I don't understand why. And it gets to a point where the disc will stop working.
Maybe
and your
because
heart
it's
breaks.
the material, like the vinyl. Oh my God! Speaking of heartbreak, now you reminded me of something that's eating my heart out now. I had The Simpsons Hit and Run on PS2, and
Oh yes,
I had it on the sofa, and I used to play it non-stop because
that game's so good.
Mom bought me GTA San Andreas on PS2 in 2004, and she bought me The Simpsons Hit and Run because she knows I
hell
love The
yeah.
Simpsons. One day, out of the blue, I was like kind of a turbulent child because of ADHD and stuff, and I was like jumping around and going from sofa to sofa, and I accidentally jumped on the disc and broke it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I cried my eyes out that day. I was like
Oh, that's awful.
in my pre-teens, so I knew what was that. So she gave me. We had like, we use pounds here as well as our currency. She gave me like 2,000 pounds, which is like a dollar or so. She told me like, hey, go buy another one, because we had a CD shop. Like if I take like a 15-minute walk or less, probably even less, like way less, like 5-minute walk, I could get there and I could get another one, and that's what I did. And because I cherish that because it's the first game she ever bought me.
That's so sweet of her. She's good mum.
Yeah,
Great
her family are like my saviors because I cherish them the most, because out of the blue, when she came, she visits the US to get me. She sacrificed like 13 years of her life recently, ever since Obama was president, like at the end of his term until now, like 2013-ish or 2012-ish. She used to go to the US yearly just to get me the ID, and she didn't live her life. So out of the blue in 2022 or 2023, she got back here and she went to her bedroom to get me my stuff, because she always brings me like bubble gum and clothes and stuff.
Oh, like American candy and stuff, right?
Yeah, out of the blue, she was holding a big ass box. I was like, what the heck is that? She's like, PS5. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. How?
Oh, what?
Yeah, turns out her brother, my uncle, like bought it. He bought 3. He bought, because he has like a stepson and two twin, like a girl and a boy, and he bought 2 for him, like his kids, and 1 for me.
Oh, that's very nice of him. What the hell?
It was expensive at the time, like at the time where you couldn't, like 2022, you still couldn't find a PS5.
PS5s are expensive still, to be honest.
I mean, the launch price for the PS3, this is another story. The launch price for the PS3 was scary at the time. When did the PS3 come out? Around like 2008 or something?
Oh, I loved my PS3.
Bro.
Oh, such a great console.
$500 at the time. Launch price.
Yeah.
People went crazy. So my dad was like, no. We can get the Xbox 360 for cheap. I'm like, okay. As long as I can game, I don't mind. I still have it. I still cherish it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of games I want to go back and revisit. I'm starting Witcher 2, for example, on Xbox 360 soon. I've never played a Witcher game in my life.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Witcher is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a really great franchise.
Yeah. So speaking of like going back to since we're talking about gaming, but Twitch-wise, what's the game you enjoyed streaming and playing the most, and what game you had you didn't enjoy? Like you had, okay, no, I'm gonna stop this game. You didn't quite rage quit, or it gave you issues?
Okay, my favorite game I've ever streamed. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to say, I think it would have to be Detroit Become Human for me. I really love that game. I think it's my favorite of all time.
I mean, I played it as well, and I killed everybody all runs. But it's now that you bring it up,
killed everyone.
Yes, now that you bring that up, how scary is it that it's coming to life? Like iRobot predicted AI, and now this game is like
Oh
It's
man.
it's predicting it. It had in depth. Like, I'm worried, scared, and yet curious to see what the 2030s are gonna hold for us.
Yeah. There's so many like theories and stuff about that game, and
Yeah.
oh, I love it. I really wanted a second one. I don't know if I told you, but
No.
one day I was raided by the actor that plays Connor
Yeah, I know
in
him.
Detroit Become
I
Human.
I think I think I know who you mean. Yeah.
I kid you not, that was like one of the happiest moments ever on Twitch for me. Like
Yeah.
that was huge. Like for someone that is literally the main character of probably my favorite game at the moment, for him to just come and raid my channel,
Yeah.
share his, like bring his community over, like it felt like I was a happy kid jumping up and down. I wanted to cry.
Aw.
No, I did cry. I cried a lot.
Aw.
I was so happy. It was such a surreal moment. Like it felt like my dreams were coming true. It was. I will never forget that moment.
Yeah.
And for me, that is definitely why Detroit Become Human, favorite game, has a very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
And I will never ever forget that moment where he raided my channel. Like it's one of the many reasons why I love streaming on this platform so much.
How long ago
Everyone
was
is-
it?
I think it was a few months ago. I
Oh.
think. a
Oh
couple months
wow.
ago.
Nice. But
Yeah.
also, I don't know if you know, but if you don't know, this might ruin as a bit of your childhood, since if you watched SpongeBob,
Oh yeah, I love
the
SpongeBob.
voice actor of Mr. Krabs is the police officer in the game.
Oh yeah, Clancy Brown.
Yeah. And I was like, is
Honestly.
Mr. Krabs swearing when I was watching one of my friends play it, Golden Goddess?
Oh.
And he was like, Connor, the fuck you doing? I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, is Mr. Krabs swearing? Are you playing? And I was like typing on my phone, and autocorrect and stuff. And then it changed Detroit to detergent. So it came out as like detergent become human.
Detergent. Oh my god. Tell you what, did you ever play Baldur's Gate?
Nah, I can't afford it.
I was gonna say the guy who plays Astarion, his name's Neil Newborn. He's also in Detroit Become Human. He plays
Oh.
a character called Gavin. Yeah, it's
Oh.
one of the police inspectors. And I didn't know that until someone mentioned it. It's really cool how like when like real diehard fans of a video game you're streaming, they come into your chat, like they know so much about the game, and they always like drop really cool facts and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's just like, oh wow, I didn't know that.
I wish someone
he's
would
in
do
it?
that.
Oh, wow.
I wish someone would do that. But since you brought that up, have you played The Quarry?
I have, yes.
One,
Oh, I love
I
that game.
follow one of the voice actors, Computer Time with Miles. That's the username.
Oh,
And I found out that he probably is in the middle of like transitioning, because he was doing like a not bikini, like a hot tub stream on his end at the time, and he had like chest. I was like, oh my god, that's the most beautiful day of my life. One, because I didn't know he was part of the LGBT. Two, like this is really
Yeah.
a good thing to see that, okay, this is kind of like an encouragement, and it's not something bad. Don't get me wrong. So Computer Time with Miles, he voices that guy. I don't know how many times have you played. There's like 183 endings for The Quarry.
I've only played it twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is so many enders.
I
isn't
don't
there?
know if you got to the part where you have to cut his hand off or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When they're inside the shed or something.
That's the guy. That's the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I followed him, and I just told him like, hey, I know.
Oh, him.
Yeah, I followed you from The Quarry, and I love your work there. He was like, thank you. I like. He was streaming the game that day. Yeah.
I didn't know he streams on Twitch. You
Yeah.
have to send me his link. I
Hold
want
on.
to check him out though.
Let me type it. Computer Time with Miles.
Oh my
That's his
God.
user. He had a different username, but then he changed it to
Yeah.
this. So I don't remember the old one.
Ah, I'm going to look him up, man. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's him.
Yep.
Oh,
Have you
wow.
watched Modern Family? the series?
I think I've seen like clips on TikTok,
Alex-
like funny moments. And
Alex,
stuff.
the little girl, the middle child with the glasses,
Yeah.
Ariel Winter. She's in the game.
What?
Yes, she's the red-headed girl. Red-haired
Oh
girl.
my god, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And then there's Brenda Song, the Asian woman.
Oh yeah,
She's married to
love
Macaulay
Brenda
Culkin.
Song.
I love her. She's married to Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone in real life.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Oh,
She's
that's
like
awesome.
an icon. I was watching an interview with her the other day. She was like, "I'm known as the Prindle girl," and he asked her like, "What's the Prindle?" And then she showed him a clip of her in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, where she was playing as London Tipton in the car, and
Oh my god.
she had like Mr. Mosby next to her, and she was like, "What are these?" He's like, "The Prindle." She's like, "What's the Prindle?" He's like, "I think something like that," or maybe she told him like it's called the Prindle. He's like, "It's not called Prindle. It's pause, reverse, neutral, drive, and land," or like just I don't know like. That was a funny thing. Like she's very down to earth. She's very funny, and I think Jacob was in a movie that I watched, and when I saw him, he's like, "Oh my God!" He kind of was my crush at some point. And when I found out that you can get the vacation pack or the vacation, like there's like probably like it's an 80s theme thing where it reskins all their clothes, and he had a crop top. And I saw my friend play it, and I was like, "Oh my God, I want that."
Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool, man. That is so cool.
Yeah. What about the worst game you've ever played on stream, or like you had issues or difficulties with?
Wow. There was like the first game that comes to my mind was this horror game. The first thing I'm gonna say right now is I am awful with horror.
Okay.
I do not play horror because I'm a very easily scared person.
Yeah.
I'm very jumpy and I get a lot of anxiety, so I tend to stay away. But sometimes every now and again, the community will request it and I'll just do it just for their entertainment. But there was this one horror game, I think it was called Summer 58, I think it's called.
I think I heard of it.
Yeah, Summer of 58. It's a very small game. Basically, you just have to survive 5 nights in a cabin. It's flipping scary. I think I made it to the second night, and I had a jump scare,
Oh my
and
God.
I was so scared. I quit the game, I uninstalled it, and I ended my stream. I was done.
Oh my God,
I was
that's funny. There is a game I recommend you check. It's it has probably like 2 or 3 endings, and it's like on itch.io. It's called Late Night Mop. I played it.
Then I'm up.
Yeah, there's another one called Star Wars Dead 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 Troopers or Death Troopers. It's like a zombified version of like Star Wars game. I think at some point you get to face off against zombie Darth Vader. It's like a shooter. So Late Night Mob, I recommend you try it as like a mini game. I think it's probably an hour or an hour and a half long, if you can find all 3 endings. And I enjoyed it, but there was jump scares there. Oh my God, they were so funny. I have a clip of me that's now one of my friends and mods use it. Every time I'm in their chat, they're like ! blue scream, and it's a clip of me in my onesie just screaming. Yeah.
Oh my god. It sounds so innocent.
I know, right? And
my
I'm
God.
not jumpy unless I play like certain games. Like for example, let's say I don't know, Forewarned. Probably anything else makes me jump except what's it called? Phasmo snoozemophobia. I call it. Like it makes me snooze.
Yeah. It's very a slow game, you know.
Yeah, I still play it though.
Yeah, I'm surprised that game has like survived for so long. You know,
Yeah.
it's been out for a very
Yeah.
long time,
Yeah.
and they still update the content. There's new maps, new things, new levels, new equipment. It's cool. I like
Yeah.
it.
And they promised us like upon launch, like when they released they released the prestige levels, and when they released it like fairly recently on console, but like before that, now you have like levels where you prestige. That wasn't there like before they released, like in probably August of 2023. They did something where like they locked your level. I was level 666 back then, and I kept it
Oh no.
that way, and I wanted it to
Yay.
stay that way. And then I played with one of my friends, and he was level 55,000 something, and he still has it as a badge. But they promised us character customization, as in like those given characters, you could change their clothes, you could change their hair or something. They still didn't do that, so I don't know.
Oh man,
Yeah.
dude, honestly, man, I would shit myself if I had to go through that again.
Yeah. Did you play? Have you ever played Forewarned?
For once.
Yeah.
I think I watched somebody play that actually.
I love that game. I have a lot of knowledge in
Yeah.
that game. It's like Phasmo, but in Egypt with mummies.
Yeah. I've seen that. Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, it's one of my favorite games to play. If you ever get it or get around to playing it, I would be more than happy to just show you around and teach you some of the things, because the jump scares in that game are wilder than the economy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, that intimidates me a bit.
No. It's a really fun game once you get the hang of it and the mechanics and stuff.
Okay, I trust you. As long as I don't get scared, we're fine.
I mean, I'll hold your hand if you get scared.
Okay,
Lol. Yeah.
I feel brave.
Okay. So you mostly do a variety of games besides horror. What other game would you, or genre or anything, you would never see yourself playing or never enjoy playing?
I would probably say like board games. Yeah, straight up, just as much as I like with board games, I would rather play them in person, like not on a screen where I'm pointing and clicking. Like for
Yeah.
me, I prefer more interaction in person. Like that's how I was growing up. I used to love playing like Monopoly on a board.
Oh wow.
Like I played chess one time and I forgot how to play because it's been that long. But I did enjoy it.
I mean, I could bring my Monopoly with me when I travel. We could play that again. I don't know if I
Yeah.
have chess, but I could bring like backgammon or something and probably teach you our own version of it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool.
There's two versions. I know one version is called Mars, and
Mm.
it's a little bit different, but it's so fun. So I will try and just like bring something from it, or like bring a version of it, and we could try that. I still have my Uno cards as well, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I forgot how to play Uno, but it's so good.
it's
I've seen people
so fun. Just put the numbers. If you have like a yellow 3, keep putting the same number. If you
Yeah.
have like a yellow
I remember
a
you have
3,
to try and get all the cards to win, right?
yes, finish
to
all
try and
your
get rid of
cards, and then
Yeah,
as soon as you
yeah.
have one card left, you have to scream Uno before someone else calls you out for it.
Yeah. Oh my god. That does sound fun.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are your limits regarding the chats? Like, besides graphic artists, bots, and those things, what could get someone banned in chat?
So for me, I would say it's probably like disrespectful comments, and when people talk about like sensitive topics, like I don't know, like religion, and they have like really controversial views,
Yeah.
and or if people like if someone says something racist, you're instantly banned. Or if people try to harass other people in the chat, if people make other people uncomfortable, or if people come in with like a really like well, like I'd say like really offensive humor. You know,
Like racist jokes and stuff. Yeah, I have dark humor, but
Yeah.
I usually, when I like try to make fun of something or anything, like I aim it at myself. Like, oh my god, okay, so I have the craziest hair today, like something like that, but pointed at me. Or if I'm very close with the streamer, I could call him, like
Yeah.
I could use the word cunt, for example, like because I know a lot of Aussies, and yeah, I'm like, what did you say, you cunt, or something? Like, yeah, like those, I'm okay with it.
I think one thing I definitely would say is there is something that really does get underneath my skin.
Yeah.
It's people that sort of come into into a streamer's chat and they do this whole like self promo thing.
Oh yeah,
I despise that so much because it takes away
without
from
being
the streamer.
asked. Yeah, I mean, in my
Yeah.
channel, I don't mind. Like, I'm a networking channel, but like, don't like one thing I hate is like, okay, you followed, you hang out, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna dip out. Like, can you? I don't mind if you say you're streaming, but I'm gonna
Oh,
like
dude.
if you say like, hey, feel free to drop by later on, or like come drop by and visit me at some point. That's like asking for a raid from someone, and I am very
Honestly, I hate it so much.
I am very close to many people. At some point, I had a friend because now I'm pushing for partner, and I have a lot of friends that like have gotten partner, and I'm very close with them. One of them has been on the podcast before. I'm not gonna like do name drops or anything, but he was like, if you need any help with partner or anything, let me know what you're up to. Another streamer, he's like, what are you doing? What are your plans? I'm like, I'm gonna stream and I'm gonna start pushing for partner. He's like, I don't mind you saying that. I would be happy to help you. Like, he's an example of someone I wanna look up to. You know, like, okay,
Yeah.
he asks like, there's another streamer, she's from the UK, M's on stream. M's on
I know
stream,
that person.
yeah, she is the one that taught me like networking, and like I adopted that networking aspect from her, and I owe her a lot.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's amazing.
I know I said I'm not gonna name drop it yet. I name drop, but M's is amazing. The other person is also amazing, but I don't want to dox
But
them.
it's good, you know. It's
Yeah.
it's nice to give recognition to those who deserve it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I'm not saying the others don't deserve it. No, I like, okay, Andy Havoc and D Thomas 5. So they both got
Yeah.
partner, and they both enjoy it. Like, I have a lot of friends that I tell like, hey, one time someone told me like, if you're going live, do let me know, even if it's in chat. And I do lurk going live in other people's chat. I'm like, lurk, I'm gonna be gaming, or I'm gonna like step out, step away for a bit or something. So it differs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also like another thing as well I also absolutely hate is when people are streaming a game and people will come in and say like they do not like this game. This game's boring. It's a snooze. Because it's like, not only is that a disrespectful comment, you know, at the same time, it's kind of like this person likes this game and they want people to enjoy that game. You're taking that away from them the moment you say
Yeah.
it's boring, and you know you're throwing disrespectful
Yeah.
comments like that.
Yeah, not
It's
only
like,
that.
if you-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you don't like the game, then you know don't watch the stream. Simple as that. You know.
Not only that, but like one of my rules, I'm like, I need to change my panels and some of my rules because I altered them. I made them like, I don't care, like backseat me, say spoilers to me. I don't mind. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm asking for backseat, and now I'm like, I don't mind people spamming redeems, but like, now when I'm having technical issues or technical difficulties, but there is one thing that I hate. And it's like, I had someone do this to me twice. Once in my channel and another time in someone's channel. So he came into my chat and he was like, hey, Blue, please play The Last of Us or Days Gone or something like that. Oh,
yeah.
this I think this this war of mine or something like that. Or oh no, actually no, Life is Strange. That's the one. Life is Strange. So he's like, play this. I'm like, I'm sorry, but no. You've asked me this for the second time, and you've done it to other people. Someone told me, and don't feel free to suggest games, but don't tell me and don't force me to play games. Like, I don't want to play this game, and I don't want to play, what's it called, the rhythm game. Oh my god, there's a game, like, he told me, like, I'll give you my account, my Epic account, so you could play it, a Hi-Fi Rush. And I was like, I'm not gonna play it. It's very tedious for me to jump from account to another, but I will keep it in my backlog for maybe someday I'd buy it.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's something I definitely do resonate with. I agree with that as well. Like, I really don't like it when people come in and tell you what to do. You know, at the end of the day, this is your stream. You know, you can play what you want to. It's your content. It's not their content. You know,
Yeah.
You're there. Like, no, they are there to watch you. You are not watching them play.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't like it, they can go to somewhere else. They
Yeah.
can go somewhere else.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
one time back in the console days, like 2022, when I started in 2022, Hogwarts Legacy was just released at the time, and you know the controversy behind Hogwarts Legacy, of course. And
Yeah.
and some person I know who's a partnered streamer, so I do these self promos in their discords and stuff. I noticed him lurking because I had the mod view at work. I used to stream from work because they have fiber, and I used to take my console to work back when work was like less than a kilometer away from me. Now we moved like 5 or 6 kilometers away. But so I was like, oh, he's watching my stream. Probably he's supporting. And then out of the blue, I had like 2 trans people and 2 people who hate this franchise supporting me and watching me play it, regardless, because we're good friends. He comes into my chat and he says, "Hey Blue, I removed your or self promo from my channel because of I don't know if you know the controversy behind this game." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, and you still play it?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Nothing. You're still willfully ignorant." I'm like, "Okay." I paused the game.
I would have banned his ass.
I paused the game at the time, and I was like, "You can come here, criticize my gameplay, call me a noob, call me out, even target some hate towards me, but first thing, don't call me an ignorant, because this is my content and this is the channel I run. You don't run your channel. Second of all, don't think if you're a partnered streamer, you have authority over people." And other people in chat have reported him and blocked him ever since. And I was like, I know the controversy, yet I chose to ignore it. There's a trans character in the game, and the money doesn't go to JK trolling. And she kind of like didn't get any money from this. The money went purely to Warner Brothers and the developers and stuff, because they only bought the assets, and she doesn't make a dime or a nickel or any quid from it. So yeah, so people to this day are still ignorant, and I got banned in another streamer channel for playing this game.
My goodness.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, why are people like think like this or think this way before like they do their research?
I don't know. People just sort of have this agenda that, you know, everybody should believe their beliefs on something, you know. Like, to me, it comes across like borderline extremism, you know. Like, you can't just influence people to join you in your beliefs, you know, or someone else's acts of freedom or challenges in today's society. And like, people are entitled to their own opinions, and if you don't like it, you need to respect that. You know, not everybody is gonna think the same as you or like the same person you do. Doesn't mean, you know, you can force them to change their mind.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, like I'm not an advocate for anyone, but like one of my other friends and mods, when I told him about this, he's like, I used what he said. As like I ran probably like hold on, Streamlabs. Do I still have it? I ran it as like disclaimers or something. And let me just log into Streamlabs because at the time I used Streamlabs for timers in chat, and I hope I kept it. Cloudbot, timers, disclaimer. Yeah, I don't support or endorse what J.K. Rowling said about trans people. I'm 100% against it, but this won't stop me from playing it because I grew up to the franchise. The earnings are not fully going to her pockets, it's also going to the devs and makers behind it. Playing this game does not make me a transphobe. If you have any problems regarding the fact that this game is being played or with me playing it, please leave quietly without being negative or you'll be banned. Be nice. And then there's another disclaimer that I ran. I think this is the one he said. Some people in the community are blindly advocating for the trans community. This is what he said, my friend and mod. But the thing is, the trans community does not speak with one voice. They speak with many. Hence why we're seeing some trans individual actually playing the game. Just because you're standing on the podium of superiority in support of your trans brothers and sisters, quote, doesn't mean that they want you to advocate for them, or even all that of them, or even that all of them decided on other members of the LGBTQ community to be their spokesperson. So even if that streamer was like a spokesperson, like doesn't give you the right to speak for other people.
Yeah, it's true. Like it's doing that, like you're silencing other people, and some people want to be heard. Some people like they shouldn't feel like people can talk for them. They can talk for themselves.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, how many hours per day or week in general do you spend on Twitch?
Oh, okay, so at the moment I would say like 3-4 hours, but in terms of like me being in people's streams, it's like 10-12 hours. I leave my PC on.
Oh wow.
But it's really interesting because back in February, I was unemployed in February. I lost my job, and I had a lot of free time on my hands. So I was spending literally like 12-13 hours a day on Twitch, just supporting people, hanging with people, connecting with people. So like that's like February is the month where I spent the most hours on Twitch.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, I spend most of like my waking hours on Twitch. Some people tell me like, do you even touch grass? I'm like, yeah, like when I go to work, as a joke, but it's true. When I go to work, we have that grass around us, so I go and touch it literally, and they laugh their asses off. But like, no, there's like a condition that I have, not like mentally or physically or anything, but like situation wise, I don't have friends anymore here. Most of them traveled because of the situation, and it's not safe going outside here. Like you can get stabbed in the light of day, you could get robbed, everything's expensive here, it's not safe. Plus I found my refuge in Twitch, and I put on a few pounds, but a few kilos, I don't care. But it's like what you see me doing is something that's comforting to me. Like I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel like it's being a burden on me. Plus it's my life, and if you feel like, okay, if I mod a lot, that's not your business. Honestly, I'm gonna say it, and I'm sorry if it's coming off as rude, but like if I mod a lot, if I am in other streamers chats, it's my business, not yours. So I appreciate that you're comforting, or that you're being like a friend and looking after me, but if you try and like tell me what to do, that would hurt me actually. That would affect me. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I took away your sword or I took away your diamond because you're here a lot. You need the rest. This is my safe space. This is my
Mhm.
someone holding my hand. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like, it's true, man. Like, there, like, this is one thing I will say. I feel like there are so many streamers out there that are in
yeah,
a similar position to you. They prefer like socializing on this platform. To some people, it's amazing. It's an escape. It actually brings them joy and happiness, to be able to connect and spend time with friends. We're in a day and age where you make friends
yeah.
online and they're real people.
Everything's
And don't get me
gonna be
wrong,
online. Everything.
yeah, it's true. Like, of course, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people out there that do take advantage, and they are dangerous people that fish, they scam, they are not who they pretend to be, of course. But there's a majority of people that are real people, and they're people that love to be friends, and they're people that want to interact and socialize with you and actually create a bond in with you, like a genuine relationship with you. And I've learned so much. Like, when I attended TwitchCon last year, and I've learned so
Mm.
much from other streamers, from other people that I met there. Like, their mindset is, it's almost the same thing. Like, they enjoy this thing so much. This
Yeah.
platform it's so great. Like, and for people to sit there and think, it's like a very sad thing, or they assume like, oh, this person must be unhappy with their life. It's the opposite. People are happier than they ever will be because of Twitch. It's a life-changing platform.
So yeah, basically like different ethics. Like, for example, I might say something that can come off as rude to some people, but it's like normalized here. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, the word cunt in Australia is normal, but it's not in the. It's like something offensive in the U.S. Like different cultures.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's a really diverse place. It's a really, really diverse place, and I really love how Twitch promote equality and diversity.
Yeah.
Like, they support LGBTQ communities, Black communities, Latina,
Yeah.
all sorts of communities, and I love it. It's amazing.
I love the way you said Latina.
Yeah, I've seen, like, when I went to TwitchCon, there was like so many transgender people, queers, gays. Like, they were all coming out dressed
Mhm.
out in different outfits, and it was just so fun to just see them and like watch them engage with each other and
Yeah.
have fun. It was like, it felt really nice to be a part of that.
If I ever,
Yeah,
if
we
I
got
ever,
Twitch.
yeah, if I ever like, when I go to the UK, if there was TwitchCon happening there, during the time I'm there, probably like in August or something, I would totally go to TwitchCon. I would be wearing all mesh or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to everybody or anybody listening, tonight, and to the new people out there who just probably are thinking of streaming or just started, what's one advice you want to give them?
One advice I would definitely give them is, do not be afraid of what people will think.
Mm-hmm. I would
Yeah,
I would
I'll
say
say, yeah.
I would say don't look at your numbers.
I would say, yeah, just don't be anxious. Don't
Yeah.
don't care what people will say or will think. Do it because you want to. You want
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, don't look at your numbers. If you're not pushing for partner or probably pushing for affiliate or something, don't look at your numbers. I'm telling you, like, because I've said it in the previous episode and I'll say it again. One of my friends and mods, he's like been at it for 5 years. He's wanted to just like, he's been struggling with keeping his like or getting to double digits in views, and it fluctuates. And he's like, how did you even get to triple digits? Some points I'm like, networking. Networking. Just go ahead. 5 symbols, actually 1 symbol and 4 letters will get you anywhere. Exclamation mark lurk. You don't have to just chat, just stay there for 5 minutes. Sacrifice an hour or at least half an hour of your time to just go around, even if it's on mobile. Say that you're there, lurk. If they ask you a question, answer them. You don't have to be there all the time, you know? Yeah.
It's true. Like, I remember my first ever stream. Like, even though if no one watched me, I still would have been happy, because at the end of the day, it's like I said, I enjoy what I do. I'm playing a game I love.
Yeah.
I enjoy. If no one wants to watch, that's fine. I'm still gonna have fun. But if someone wants to come along and enjoy with me, even better. It's a bonus. That's sort of how I look at it.
Oh yeah. I only looked at my numbers during the summer of last year, just to do like some research, and I did find something very interesting. So, when you're on a raid train, like let's say you're sleeping and you have your PC up and like you've been watching Ra, for example, Ramen, then Ramen raided into Baker Street, for example, and then Baker raided into me. Or if you were like there or something, for example, if you're using Microsoft Edge or something like that, or Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Edge has the tendencies of just like, if you have the tab muted, not the stream to 1%, when it trades out, it doesn't go fully through, and it kind of like sleeps your tab at some point. You still see the names, like for example now I have Streamlabs. If I hover over it, it says it's sleeping, like to reduce power or something. So this is called sleeper viewers. That explains why you get a rate of 20 and then you go back down to 7, for example. These are sleeper viewers. They don't actually count because their tab isn't awake.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's what
cool.
I call them sleeper viewers, because like they could be AFK, their PC wouldn't have refreshed or something. I don't know. It happened to me a lot. So now we're gonna go into segment 2, which is kind of like a lightning round or general questions. You can give a brief answer, you can give a more in-depth answer. It's up to you. What is one thing you do as your daily routine, or something you adopted and you do daily now?
Skincare.
Nice.
My skincare routine. Yes, ever since I adopted that, game changer.
Yeah, I need to start doing that. All I do is put water on my face and that's it. If you ever were to be any object or creature, that creature being real or fictional, what would you be and why?
Ooh. Oh, a fictional creature. I would probably love to be I'd love to be a wolf. Yeah, because wolves can. I mean, wolves transform into people, right? Like Twilight. When the moon comes up, turn into a wolf.
Yeah,
but daytime, I'm a human.
Speaking
of
of
alter ego.
Speaking of wolves, have you played V Rising?
V Rising.
It's like a vampire that you turn into a wolf. It's a vampire game, like top-down view.
I feel like I watched someone play that.
I recommend, if you like wolves, I recommend this game.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
It's multiplayer as well.
Ooh, oh, that could be a fun game to play.
Oh yes.
V Rising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve. Oof. I would say people who do not clean the bathtub after a shower.
Oof.
Or a bath. It gives me the ick. I hate it.
Yeah. I understand that.
Like walking into a shower and then you see crap on the floor,
Oh my
hair
god.
in the drain.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
feel sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine would be like lies, but lies that aren't in the right place. In the right place. Like, okay, I'm okay with white lies. I'm okay if you lie to get out of a situation or something. But like, don't lie to just like lie. You know, like, okay, just be honest, because you're gonna get caught, or like you're gonna like they're gonna discover you
It's
at
better
some
to be
point.
honest,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, always be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. White lies, as I said, I don't mind. Like lies that get you out of situations. Like, for example, there's an annoying person that you don't want to play with, and you keep lying to them, but at some point you will be honest. That's an okay for me, but like, it's gonna happen at some point. And I always tell everybody, like, everything's a boomerang. It goes, but it also comes back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your comfort off-stream game?
Ooh. My comfort off stream game. To be honest, like right now, it's Schedule 1. I know I'm addicted to that game because I was
I
up
love
until
that game.
6 in the morning and I was working the same day and I
Wow.
did not sleep good
Wow.
because I was so addicted to that damn game.
I
don't know
love
why
playing
it's
it.
addicting.
I played
Yeah.
I played every Wednesday with a friend, so if you're not streaming Wednesday during probably like 2 p.m. your time, you're more than welcome to join.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that game.
It's so addicting, man. Just
Yeah.
making that money.
I mean,
weed and meth.
2 people
Oh,
can barely manage themselves, and we'd love to have someone else. Like, probably, as I said, like, you're more than welcome to join if you'd like.
oh yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do with £1 million?
£1 million. Okay. The first thing I would do is give half of it to my mum. That would be the first thing. The second thing would be I would probably. Oh no, I'd say probably, but I definitely would buy a really nice house. Yeah, I would 100% buy a really nice house. But it wouldn't be like in this country, no. I would buy a house in like a really nice country, like a really beautiful country, and I would stay there.
Oh, same.
I'd love to just. I would love to just wake up to a beautiful, gorgeous view every morning and not be disturbed by the sounds of the city.
Yeah. My ideal house would be like probably somewhere not quite exiled, but like I have a picture, I'll send it to you, like of a house that's kind of like round architecture. They have like you know what, let me try and find it as I tell you, but like it's round architecture and
I do love like modern houses.
yeah,
I
it's
try to like traditional, but like I just really like modern. Maybe that's
Yeah.
just me. I don't know.
no, I love like modern, not quite contemporary, but like more modern. Let me find it. So it's like kind of like it's kind of like a round architecture or something. Find it in the albums. Oh yeah, there it is. Add, send. This is the kind of house I would love to live in someday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It has like
Oh,
two
that's nice.
two yellow chairs. It's literally a circle. It has 2 yellow chairs underneath, and then like the ground floor is probably
Dude. Ground floor would be the stream room.
yeah. No, probably my stream room would be the second floor.
Or the second
Easy.
floor, yeah, because you got that view.
Yeah, and then they have like in the second floor probably like stairs that go up and a patio, like a very tiny patio, and then inside you could, if you zoom in a bit, you could see like probably like a living room or a bedroom or like a Murphy bed, and then on the top floor, like
You
on
just see the fireplace on the top.
The fireplace. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
With 2 chairs. But what if it rained? But imagine this house on wheels. You could travel with it.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I love these mini houses. I try to build them in The Sims. Have you played The Sims?
I played the mobile Sims a very
Oh.
long time ago, but that's pretty much it, really.
I would love to see you try and build or try and like just do a let's play on stream of The Sims and try probably killing them or like just living their lives.
I heard like people can die very brutally in that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
They can
Like
have awful deaths.
A Murphy bed can. They added like in a pack where a Murphy bed can just crush you to death.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
No, it's
Oh
funny.
dear.
In The Sims 3, I had like a mod or a mod file or a custom content, whatever it's called, where it's called Dexter the Bear, and that bear has a knife in it. It will allow you
God.
to choose like either a poker, the fire poker, the knife, a bat, a firearm, or anything that you can kill people with. And when I streamed that, people went bananas because I went to the future to kill my like descendants or like people that are in the future that I'm their descendant, I'm their ancestor. And I started poking them, stabbing them, killing them, even the robots. It was
my
funny
God.
as fuck. Yeah.
Damn.
So would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
I mean, part of me wants to say rewind, but then again, like, I mean, if you change the past, it changes the future, and if you look at it like this, everything that happened in the past has led up to your life in the moment, and I don't think I'd change a thing. So I'd say the pause.
Yeah. I would take a rewind button just because I've done stupid things that I want to go back and tell my old self, like, please don't do this because of these consequences and it's going to take a toll on you. So I would love to have a rewind button, and if they're like, I know that you can't quite possibly change history. It's going to happen at some point, but I would have loved if it happened differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah.
everyone would think the same thing. You know, we've
Yeah.
all done things we regret, and we wish
Yeah.
we could change. You know, and
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't blame you. 100%.
Yeah. What's one thing or person you cannot live without?
One person, my mum.
Or thing, yeah.
That's easy. My mum. I can't live without my mum. I
Same.
love that woman.
Same. Like, I live with my dad. My parents are divorced, and I really, like, sometimes we have a lot of disagreements because stupid reason is like I'm a Leo, he's a Gemini. We don't always get along, and because probably he's like a Gemini Cancer and I'm a Leo Virgo, like on the cusp, both of us. We don't always, as I said, get along and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. So next up we have what's one thing you spend a lot of money on besides games?
Oh, definitely my shoes, man. Oh my god.
Any brand you love? Any specific brand?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jordans, and I need to
Oh
stop
my
spending money on them.
God, I
Because
love Jordans.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, my mom tells me, my partner also tells me, you need to stop buying shoes
Mm,
because I have so many shoes now that I don't wear. Like, my room is turning into a stock room,
yeah,
and as much as I love it, I also feel awful because it's like I bought shoes I don't wear. It's a waste.
oh yeah, you're kind of like living that celebrity life where like you wear one thing one time and that's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like an awful person.
yeah. But
Honestly.
I'm a big whore for shoes as well, but like I love shoes that are like above your ankle, you know?
Yeah, the high tops.
Mhm,
hmm
mhm. They're
Oh,
kind of
that's-
also called Jordans because Jordans isn't only a brand.
Yeah. It's I'm just, I don't know. I feel like at some point in my life, I
Yeah.
just started to grow on it, and then now I love it. I'm
Yeah.
a huge fan.
Yeah, I love Converse. Like recently, as a kid, actually going back, I used to hate sandals or anything that like that. Now all I wear is like socks and sandals, for example.
Yeah.
It's like you grow, you want more comfort, and my dad always tells me like, okay, I know you're a grown ass man, but like, just wear something else for work. Probably you can't step it because we had a fire that happened at the kitchen on May 8th at work. Sorry, it burned down. So overnight there were like residues and coal or ashes, if you call them that. Like the walls became black and stuff. And he told me like, you can't step in those with sandals. And I'm like, this is where he has a point. No, like for real, like I didn't even wear white shoes, I wore black shoes because it's like usually I'm more of a like a chilled down, not baggy shoes, but I'm a big sucker for hoodies. Like I love hoodies, sweatpants,
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, even
Yeah, me too.
even sweat shorts, like shorts that are like not baggy and not skinny enough, like enough to just go around your thighs or something. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, 100%.
yeah.
Like hoodies are just comfy.
Oh
Let's be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah. Um, what's one of your all-time favorite songs?
Ooh. Mm. Damn, that's tough. The thing is, with music, I listen to a lot of songs, artists, and genres.
Mm,
So it's really difficult to answer that. But I can definitely say I love R&B, and I am a huge fan of Tory Lanez. You heard of him?
Tory Lanez? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, Tori Kelly, Tory Lanez. Yeah, I know who you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah. So I'd say probably a song of his I really do love probably has to be Crystal Strawberry.
Nice. My favorite song of all times is Midnight City by M83. I'm pretty
I
sure
know that song.
you know it?
Yeah.
Oh
It's a
my
GTA.
god. Yeah, no, I screamed when I heard that. Like it's been my song since it ever came out. Like I feel driving at night back when I used to go out and stuff and when I
Yeah.
used to go with my friends, I always play that or a song by Roosevelt called Belong, which came out in 2016. It's more of a synth wave. He's a German artist. He sings in English. I used to blast these two songs when we were driving around with friends, going out, just goofing around, just drinking and stuff. And every single time they started getting annoyed from that song until the GTA came out or like I brought it up or they heard it in GTA, they're like, well, now we're stuck with it. I'm like, embrace it.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. It's such a feel-good song.
I love songs like that, honestly. They like when songs make you feel good, like those are the best kind of songs to listen to. They really are.
Mm-hmm. What's one of your all-time favorite movies?
Favorite all-time favorite movies. That's tricky. Honestly, I don't think I have one. I really don't, because I watch a lot of films. And I'm a big lover of, like right now I love Marvel. You know, I love Marvel movies.
I will disagree. I'm a big DC fan.
Yeah, but I do also love DC. Like, I'm really excited for the new Superman film coming up. I'm gonna go see that.
The new Superman film is like they wiped everything that happened in the past. Now they're not DC Universe. They're DC Studios now. Like they started over.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
DC Studios.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I have 3 movies. I'm gonna send you their names: Lila and Eve, Ashby, and Acrimony. Ashby is
Okay.
more of like a comedy, like a romantic comedy slash with a little bit of action in it, because it has what's his name, Nat Wolff, and Mickey
Um,
Rourke in it.
yeah.
Yeah, and the other two are like psychological thrillers.
Okay.
Acrimony, I highly recommend you check them out. Acrimony is done by Tyler Perry, the guy who did Medea, the Medea movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
directed
look at
it
it.
and he wrote it. It will bore you out, but keep watching because
Mhm.
after the middle of the movie, you're gonna have your jaw drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Because
these
it's been.
these movies have like low reviews on IMDb, and I'm so pissed. Like Lila and Eve is such a good movie, and I hate action movies or thriller. Not all thrillers are good, but Lila and Eve is basically about like an African American woman grieving after her son got shot at gunpoint. And she tries to, that's in the trailer, she tries to go to like spaces where like grieving mothers and grieving parents join forces and grieve their sons, or like a rehabilitation circle, if that's what we call it. And she meets a woman there, I think Eve or something, played by Jennifer Lopez. Viola Davis and Jennifer Lopez, those are the two main actresses. And Eve pushes Lila into taking revenge from them. So
Ooh.
at the end of the movie, not quite at the end, but like we see Lila holding a gun and shooting the mafia boss, and she gets arrested. During those tribunals or whatever, like the juridical, whatever, like the jury thing, they go back in the footage of her, like during that moment where she was in that circle. They were like, plot twist. No one was there. Eve
Oh
doesn't
man.
exist. It was a figment of her imagination.
Yeah.
That's a big twist. That's in the trailer. And that's basically what drew me into the movie, because I want to see what happens and how events happened. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I don't think. Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
you should.
I
You
mean,
should. Uh, what's one of your all-time favorite series or TV show?
The Flash.
Nice, nice. That's a good
I love
one.
The Flash. Oh my god, I was so addicted to that show growing up. I started with the first season, and then I watched more, and then I watched more, and I was like, oh my god, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Yeah, The
Nice.
Flash.
Mine is The Simpsons.
Oh, I love The Simpsons. Can never grow up without The Simpsons. Come on now. They also
Yeah.
predict the future, so they all say.
I'm happy that they renewed them for 2 more seasons. Like they're at season 36, they renewed them for 37 and 38.
Oh, that's so cool.
I think they will reach their thousandth episode soon, and I can't wait for the day.
Yeah, we all should celebrate.
Yeah,
1000th episode.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
God.
what's your definition of success?
Success. I mean, my definition of success is definitely any sort of growth, you
Mm,
know, whether it's internal, external,
mm,
even if it's like the smallest bit of growth, it's success within itself. You know,
yeah,
if you, you know, end the day and you feel accomplished, that's success within itself. And
yeah.
it's self-achievement.
My definition of success is if you basically what you said, but to add to it, it's like self-fulfillment or like helping others, and these others or the other people uh, share your happiness, or like uh, agree with you. Like for example, linking people together, guiding the raids, and if it happens, and if they're not rude about it or anything, that's kind of like a successful move because you try linking good people together. For example,
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
yeah. If you had one special superpower, what would it be and why, and how would you use it?
If I had one special superpower,
Mhm.
I would probably say I would love super speed.
Oh
I
my
think super
god.
speed would be cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I would use my super speed to travel around the world and visit places I've always wanted to be for free.
That reminds me of one episode of SpongeBob where like, do you want to see me run to that tree? And he's still
Oh,
in
yeah.
the place. Do you want me to
Want to see
do
me
it
do it
again?
again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that scene. It's so funny.
Yeah. Mine would be teleportation
Oh yeah.
or mind reading
Oh yeah, I should have said that.
or mind reading.
Teleportation. Yeah.
Or probably because we have a series here called Caramel, where it's like about a woman who takes like a drop of caramel candy, and she gets the ability to just like hear men's thoughts, and that's probably like up until the last few episodes of the series because it's one season. Her aunt reverses the formula and she takes another drop of caramel and she starts hearing women's thought or like no baby's thoughts. And in the movie we see her also doing a revert or an experiment, and she starts hearing women's thought, and then she goes crazy and the formula gets stolen, and it's a comedy. It's like very fun to watch. That's what it reminded me of. I really want to be able to read people's minds.
Oh, that would be cool. Oh, just get into people's thoughts, you know,
Yeah,
feel what they're feeling.
yeah. I kind of have a sixth sense regarding this because I can feel if someone is like bothered by something I did. I have like this gift. I call it a gift and a sixth sense because like one day someone said something on the stream and the streamer felt very like bothered, but they tried keeping it professional, but I really felt the tension in there without them saying anything. They tried keeping it cool, not being rude about it. But I really feel it. I really felt it. Like I could read it in their minds and eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were, yeah.
Sorry. Someone is quickly calling me. Am I okay to quickly answer this call?
Yes. So if you had the chance to switch lives with one public figure, celebrity, famous person, for one day, who would you be and why? For one day.
If I had to switch places or something, I would probably. I don't know why the first person that came to my mind was Kim Kardashian, so I could play on my ass. But that just sounds sus.
Oh my god, I'd choose Kim. I'll tell you why.
Would you, Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, 3 reasons. Not play with my ass, but like I would want to see a day in her life. I probably would deflate her ass actually.
It's true. At the same time, she's like one of the most famous people in the world, and she's really rich.
Yeah, and I would. That's the second reason. I want to smuggle some of her fortune to my family, like half of her fortune, and I would make her sign like a no refund, no backsies, no take backs policy, where like nothing would like make the money go back. She would make double these, I know. And then third reason is I want to call her sisters like, come here you slut, come here you bitch, for example. Oh you bitch, or like probably like fight with them. That would be funny.
Yeah.
What's your reason?
That would. I'd probably say the same thing, to be honest. Like the fame, the wealth. Like I would use that wealth for good, for really good things. I'd be sensible.
Yeah. That would, like, the money I would smuggle would help me, my family, and my friends a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
What's your biggest irrational fear?
Can I say spiders?
Yes.
I hate spiders, man. I run. I see a spider, I run. Or even snakes. Ooh.
So never visit Australia.
Yeah, they got really bad spiders, man.
Like a spider could
All that-
be
all that
as
I've heard.
like tall, probably up to your stomach. That's how tall.
Oh, scary.
Yeah.
Too much.
Mine, I don't. I love clowns and I love porcelain dolls and I don't mind spiders. I hate balloons. I'm scared
Oh,
of
okay.
balloons,
Like
especially
red balloons.
rubber balloons.
Oh, rubber balloons, yeah.
Yeah, if they're filled with helium, that would soothe me a bit. But if they're filled with just normal air and they don't fly away or something, because helium, I know I could just have no power over them. I could just deflate them and inhale it and just change my voice. But rubber balloons, when I was a kid, someone, I don't know if I want to still be friends with them after this. No, well, we're still friends, but he apologized ever since because we were like 2 years old and he popped a balloon right on my face and I had the rubber stick on my face and they had to peel it off and I was in so much pain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hated that so much and I still like, even a balloon sound popping would just give me trauma for days.
Oh my god.
Yeah. When's the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone?
The last time I stepped out my comfort zone probably has to be when I went to. Probably when I went to this club. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to this club in Dubai, and it's like one of the craziest clubs I've ever seen.
Oh my
so
God.
many rich people, so
Yeah.
many beautiful women everywhere, and like so many people dressed up in outfits. It was like a whole different world for me, and it was so
Yeah.
overwhelming.
Yeah. Probably when I stepped out of my comfort zone is when I like did something on Twitch last year. I wore like not quite drag because I kept it comedy. I kept it comedic. I had a wig on and I had like a crop top. And as like for boobs, I used to like it's obvious that they're like big oranges or big cantaloupes or whatever they're called. So I had these, and then I was like, I am Polish. I am a Polish vegetable sender or vegetable grower.
God.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes,
That's silly.
1 second. I come to US to work. 1 second. I have call. Yes,
Yeah.
you call me. I have interview, like for something like that. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Fuck you too. Yes, yes. And then I closed. Like everybody was dead laughing. But there's one person that took the cake. She later on, when I joined a stream team, I discovered that they're part of that stream team. So this is how the world gives me signs that this is gonna happen. She won because one, she was wearing a hot dog outfit. Two, she was impersonating or like imitating Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my God, you look like the 4th
yeah.
of July. Makes me want a
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
dog real bad. They won. That's when I stepped out of my comfort zone because I feel weird speaking in Arabic as well, like on Twitch and on the platform.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
lot.
yeah. Then I met up with or I got introduced to someone who lives in Belgium, but he's Lebanese. So we have a way of typing where like we use numbers sometimes for like certain letters. So yeah, like the other day he started like doing like /me message deleted by a moderator, and then he was like he told me in Arabic like don't out us, don't something. I'm like, shut up. In Arabic, nobody knew what we were saying. So yeah. Okay. So the next questions are food related.
Okay.
What is your favorite drink of choice?
Oh, it took like alcohol or
Your call.
um. Okay, I mean, if we're talking like go-to drink, and I'd say like Rubicon. It's an exotic drink,
I
like
love.
mango.
I know it. I've drank that. They have it imported here.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, that
Yeah.
makes me happy, man. 'Cause that's a UK drink,
Once I
originally
go,
from the UK.
yeah, I know. Once we go there, I think I still have the can. So I'm a can hoarder. I need to try these again. I think we had the pink one and the magenta one. I don't know what the flavors were.
Oh, that might have been lychee or passion fruit.
Lychee.
Or guava, actually.
Guava, that's the one. And
Yeah.
lychee, yeah.
That's my favorite, guava. It's my favorite flavor.
Do they have a grape one?
They do. Grapefruit.
No, not grapefruit. Grape. Just
Oh,
grape.
grape. I think so. They might do, yeah.
I love anything grape flavored. Even my vape
probably
is
like
grape
a brand
flavored.
called there's a brand called KA. I think you'd like them.
I think I know them as well.
Yeah, they do this thing called black grape. It's
Yes.
amazing.
It's like has the Caribbean and the can is black.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
the
them.
one.
We have a lot of things imported apparently from the UK.
I like that.
Yeah. So what's the weirdest food you've ever had?
Weirdest food. I wanna say it was probably like a fish that had its eyeballs in. I almost
Oh my
wanted to
God.
vomit. Yeah, I think I was in Greece one time and then I
Oh.
got this fish, and the fish had the eyeball in its socket,
Oh my
and I wanted
God.
to be sick. It was proper seafood.
Wow. Mine would be squid, and it was put into like curry. So my cousin likes to experiment. So she did like took everything that's in the curry, like the mix, the peppers, the sauce. Probably she didn't add the actual curry bits or something. But she just turned the what's it called? Turned the rice into like a lime green color, like the curry color, and she added
Yeah.
bits, mini small squids, like baby squids. I tried to take them out, but when I came back to the table, I was like, I looked around and Dad handed me a plate. I was like, what if there's squid in it? He's like, eat around it. And the first bite I took had the squid in it. I had two things to say. Why is that delicious? And get it out of my mouth. It was so
Oh my
chewy,
God.
so rubbery. It tasted like shrimp though.
Can imagine so, yeah. It sounds like it tastes rubbery.
Mm.
Oh my God.
What's your favorite comfort food of all time?
Oh, chicken.
Anything
chicken.
Anything chicken?
Fried. Dude, I'm telling you, I am obsessed with fried chicken.
Uh-huh. Mine
I-
would
Honestly,
be
man.
probably either uh like caramel ice cream or probably rose flavored ice cream, which you guys don't have there. Bubblegum ice cream.
Yeah.
Or probably chocolate, any type of chocolate. I like the Lion Bar. I don't know if you know the Lion chocolate.
Oh, yeah. We have
Uh,
this.
Yeah, and or you could win my heart or comfort me with pineapple pizza.
Oh, okay. You like the Hawaiian stuff?
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
some people find it weird and disgusting, like pineapple on pizza, and I do tell that I do have a weird food combination. By the way, I like ketchup on rice.
Ketchup on ice.
On rice,
Oh, on rice. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I've never heard of that before, but
You
it's
should.
not too bad because people have like spaghetti and rice. Oh no, sorry, like the mincemeat from spaghetti on rice. It's almost like the same thing, like tomato
Yeah,
sauce.
I mean, no, mincemeat from spaghetti on rice. We have that as a dish here, but no,
Okay.
you have to try ketchup on rice because the texture is so good and so different.
Can I imagine it now? Yeah, I think I can picture it.
Okay, so if you could eat only one food or one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Fried chicken.
Of course.
It has to be fried chicken, man. I could eat that shit every day, even though I shouldn't. It's bad. But goddamn, I mean,
Okay.
it's protein in a way, but
I mean, yeah. Yeah, technically. Um, okay. So, what's your favorite or a traditional food from your country that you want to introduce people to?
oh hell yeah. Definitely a lamb curry.
Oh, I was gonna say beans on
If-
toast.
Beans on toast. Oh, we're talking like the UK. Okay, if you're talking
If
like
you
the
want,
UK,
if you want. It's up to you.
I mean, if you're talking like from my personal culture, I would say try curry.
Yeah.
Curries are full of flavor and love.
I love
Amazing.
curry. Oh my god,
Yeah.
with chicken slices and then the
Honestly, I
rice.
don't know anyone who doesn't like a curry because it's so good.
Yeah, I like it basic, as in like the chicken with it, the mushrooms that sometimes you can put, the rice, the
Yeah.
curry flavorings and stuff. Oh my
Mm.
god, I'm just drooling at the moment.
Yeah, you could do with a nice curry right now.
Yeah. Segment 3 is a bunch of mini games I added. I'm gonna flip the mini games around. We're gonna start with this or that. It's
Okay.
I'll give you like two things every time. You have to pick one of them. Uh, Easily. Twitch or YouTube?
Ooh. Twitch. Yeah, Twitch.
Okay, calm music or vibrant music?
Ooh. I would say calm music.
Okay. Coffee or soft drinks?
Ah, soft drinks.
Instagram or Twitter?
Ah, Instagram. Easy.
Um, Day or night?
Ah, damn. That's hard.
That's what she said.
I used to be a night person.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't miss being a night person. But sometimes I like being a day person. I'm gonna say day because do not like waking up like at really late times. You know, I don't like sleeping during the day. As much as I love staying up at night, I would say I prefer daytime.
Summer or winter?
Oh, winter, hands down.
Beach or mountain forest?
Oh, the beach. Oh, I love the beach. Hell yeah.
Okay. This is the second game we're gonna play. It's called Rename the Game. So basically, the goal of this mini game consists of changing one word from a game title.
Mhm.
Like a game must have like two or more like two words or more in it to be able to change it. You could use any game franchise, probably like let's say Assassin's Creed. You could use different installments of that,
Okay.
and we have to swap one word from that title with a given word. Let's say, for example, toast. Let's say example. I would say Alan Toast. You would say Resident Toast 4, for example, or Resident Toast Village. I would say
Okay.
Bean or Toast Flipper. You would say Toast Fantasy, and so on. We have 2 minutes to do that. We have
Okay.
2 minutes to do that. We'll take turns. And today's word is curry. So we, yeah, I thought so. But I'm gonna reset the timer, and I'm gonna start with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Curry.
Okay. I'm gonna say Star Wars Battle Curry 2.
That's a good one. Batman Curry Asylum.
Oh, okay. Let's say Suicide Curry.
Oh my god. Assassin's Curry Mirage.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Curry Simulator.
Okay, let's see. Stardew Curry.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm gonna say Life is Curry.
7 Curries to Die.
Call of Curry.
Dying Curry.
Fallout Curry.
Disney Dreamlight Curry.
I'm gonna call Curry Obscure.
Oh my god. Curry Row, which is Saints Row.
Oh, Grand Theft Curry.
Grand Theft Curry 4.
Grand Theft Curry 5.
Let's see. Curry Wake 2.
I'm gonna say Control Curry.
Monster Hunter Curry.
I'm gonna say Tony Curry, skateboarder.
Pro Skater, yeah. Tom Clancy's The Curry 2.
Oh, Rainbow Six Curry.
Curry Rising.
Oh, Metal Curry 4.
Curry Coaster.
It's a good, Grand Curry 5.
Ark Survival Curry.
Oh damn. I'm gonna say Currycraft.
We went over the time limit and you win because you said one more than me. Basically, I was having so much fun with this, but yeah.
Oh,
Alright, now this third game is usually the game I start with. You might need to just have something to write it down with, or probably open Notepad or something.
Okay.
So, have you played Kill, Marry, Sleep With?
I have.
Okay, this is similar. It's called Play, Delete, Uninstall.
Okay.
In this mini game, I will name a set of 3 games each time. You will tell me which one you'd play, which one you'd delete from existence, and which one you'd uninstall. By uninstall, I mean consider it like a demo. Like you can play it for a little bit and then just never go back to it. You could try it out, you could finish it and never go back to it. Delete is like it's gone. It doesn't exist. No one has ever the right and will be penalized if they mention it. And that applies to the whole franchise.
Okay.
You have 3 jokers that allow you to either delete all of the games during one question or keep all of them. Like you cannot delete A and B and keep C. You cannot delete C and keep A or B, for example. Okay. You can also skip. You have like around 5 skips you could use if you feel stuck or if you blank out or if you like don't want to waste your jokers or if you run out of jokers, you could skip 5 times.
Okay.
We're gonna start with Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Battlefield.
But which Battlefield is it?
All of them. I'm naming the
all
franchise, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So play, delete, or uninstall. Okay. I would definitely play... Oh, wait. No. Ooh. I would delete Counter-Strike because I suck at Counter-Strike. I would probably... I'd say play COD, delete Battlefield.
And uninstall the third one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Apex, Fortnite, Valorant.
Apex, Fortnite, Valorant. Okay, definitely uninstall Valorant. Oh, sorry, no. Delete Valorant. Because it's the same as Counter-Strike. I suck at that game, man. I would definitely play Apex over Fortnite. So play Apex and uninstall Fortnite.
Okay. Borderlands, Metal Gear franchise, and Far Cry.
Borderlands, Metal Gear, Far Cry. Ooh. I would play Far Cry. I love Far Cry, man. Would probably have to. I'm gonna have to sacrifice Metal Gear. I'm gonna have to delete Metal Gear and then uninstall. What was the other one? Far Cry? No, not Far Cry.
You can use Jokers.
What was the other game?
Metal Gear, Borderlands, and Far Cry.
Okay, Borderlands, Far Cry. Oh yeah, so I'd probably uninstall Far Cry. Sorry,
Okay.
Far Cry. Borderlands, yeah.
Borderlands. Okay. Let's see. PUBG, Overwatch, Marvel. Marvel Rivals.
I'd play Marvel Rivals. I really like that game. Overwatch, PUBG. I'd probably uninstall. No, I'll probably delete PUBG, and then delete Overwatch.
Okay. Next up we have Baldur's Gate, Diablo, Elden Ring.
Baldur's Gate, Diablo, Elden Ring. Baldur's Gate, Diablo, Elden Ring. I would probably play Baldur's Gate, uninstall Diablo, delete Elden Ring.
Okay. Destiny 2, The First Descendant, Once Human.
Definitely play Destiny. I love that game. First
Yeah.
Descendant, probably delete, but then uninstall the other one.
Okay. Quake, Doom, The Elder Scrolls series.
Probably delete Quake, play Elder Scrolls, and uninstall the other one.
Quake or Doom?
Doom.
Okay. Next up we have Rainbow Six Siege, Cyberpunk, and Tom Clancy's The Division.
Oh, I'd play Cyberpunk, man. I love Cyberpunk. I'd probably delete Siege and then no, delete Division, play Siege. Sorry, not play Siege. Delete
Uninstall.
Division, uninstall Siege. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
We're going into the probably like the Souls-like aspect of things with Lies of P, the first Berserker Kazan, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Okay, I would uninstall Sekiro. I would like to play. I'd say Kazan. I'd like to play Kazan.
Yeah,
And
Lies of P.
Liza P, I would uninstall.
Okay. Next up we have Bloodborne, Lords of the Fallen, and Black Myth Wukong.
I'd play Black Myth Wukong, and then I'd delete Lords of the Fallen and uninstall the first one. Was the first one? Bloodborne.
Okay. Next up we have in the horror aspect we have the Fallout series, Dead Space, Mass Effect.
Oh, damn. Fallout, Dead Space, Mass Effect. I would definitely play Fallout. I love Fallout. I'd say uninstall Dead Space, delete
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
Okay. Alan Wake, Resident Evil, and The Evil Within.
Oh, definitely play Alan Wake. Definitely delete The Evil Within. Yeah, then uninstall Resident Evil.
Okay. We have Phasmophobia, Devour, Demonologist.
Phasmophobia, Devour, Demonologist. I would probably delete Devour, play Phas, uninstall Demonologist.
Okay. Repo, Lethal Company, Sketchy's Contract.
Ooh. I'll play Repo, uninstall Lethal, and delete Reaper's Contract.
Sketchy's Contract. Okay. Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, and Dying Light.
Oh damn, they're all really great games.
Yep.
What was it? Dead Island.
Dead Island, Dying Light, and Left 4 Dead.
I would play Dead Island. Probably delete Left 4 Dead and uninstall Dead Island. No, Dying Light.
Okay.
Dying Light. Yeah.
DVD, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game.
Okay, I'm deleting the clown game. I'll play Dead by Daylight and I'll uninstall Texas
TCM.
Chainsaw.
Okay. Next up, we have Dead Rising, The Mortuary Assistant, and The Walking Dead.
Dead Rising, Mortuary, Walking Dead. I'm playing The Walking Dead, definitely. I don't know. I'd say uninstall Mortuary Assistant and delete. What was the other one?
We have Dead Rising.
Yeah, Dead Rising. Yeah, delete that.
Yeah, I recommend you try Dead Rising because in the first two they didn't take it serious. Like zombies can goof off, you can hit zombies with dildos and stuff. But in the third and fourth installment, they took it a bit seriously. Where like you could use almost anything, like a bat with nails, probably a chair, even run them over with a mini cycle or something. It's so goofy.
Okay.
Next up we have Daisy, The Forest, The Quarry.
Daisy, The Forest, The Quarry. Okay, I would delete Daisy, play The Quarry, uninstall The Forest.
That's easy. Little Nightmares, The Alien series, and Silent Hill.
I would say uninstall Silent Hill. I would play. What was the first one?
Hold on. Little Nightmares, Alien, and Silent Hills. Little Nightmares.
I think I'll delete the Alien one.
Okay.
I'll play Silent Hill. Yeah, you know, I'll play Silent Hill.
Okay. Next up we have 7 Days to Die, The Last of Us, and Project Zomboid.
Okay, I'm deleting Project Zomboid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing The Last of Us, and I'll install. What was the other one?
7 Days to Die.
Yeah, uninstall 7 Days.
It's so much fun though.
Yeah, no, it does look good. I would play it. I would.
Okay. We're done with the horror aspect. Now we're gonna move on to like community games. We have Fall Guys, Party Animals, Split Fiction.
Ooh. I'll play Split Fiction, uninstall Party Animals, and delete Fall Guys.
Okay. We have Disney Dreamlight Valley, we have Inzoi, and we have The Sims.
I'll play The Sims, uninstall Disney, and delete Inzoi.
Yeah, Inzoi is kind of like PUBG's company's attempt at making a better Sims game, and they succeeded, but it's not given enough love.
Yeah.
Next up we have Palworld, Palia, and Pokemon.
Pokemon. I'll play Pokemon. Palia, I would. I'd uninstall Palia.
Okay.
Delete the other one.
Palworld, yeah. So it's funny. A funny thing happened. So with autocorrect, one time as well, like back in 2022, when kind of Pokemon Violet and Scarlet released, or probably 2023, I forgot. One of those 2 years. So you know, autocorrect on the phone is annoying sometimes. I was typing in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, and it immediately changed it to Violent and Scared.
What the fuck?
So I just consider Power to be Pokemon Violent and Scared. Yeah. Okay, next up we have the Monster Hunter series, Enshrouded, and the Ark series.
I'd probably delete Enshrouded. I play Ark. I still love playing Ark.
I just bought Enshrouded like yesterday.
Okay. And would uninstall the other one. I
Monster
forgot.
Hunter series?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up we have Valheim, Stardew, Minecraft.
Valheim, Stardew, Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft.
Okay.
I delete Valheim, uninstall Stardew.
Okay. Next up we have Just Cause, Saints Row, and GTA.
Oh, I'm playing GTA. I'd uninstall Saints Row and delete Just Cause.
You should give Just Cause a go. Honestly, it's so much fun. It's
I know I
they're
love Just
the
Cause.
same.
I love Just Cause.
Yeah.
I used to love it.
I've never played it, but I've seen people play it, and I wanna play it so bad.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Next up we have Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and Persona.
Okay, I'm definitely playing Final Fantasy. Probably delete Persona, uninstall Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, and Tomb Raider.
Okay, I'm definitely playing Uncharted. Probably uninstall Assassin's Creed, delete Tomb Raider.
Alright. That's basically it for this segment. Now we're moving into a segment called Truth Serum. This is one you cannot escape. In this segment, Raman and I will be playing something similar to Never Have I Ever, but with a twist at the end.
Oh,
The rules are simple. I will ask 10 or 9 rapid questions, and you'll have to say I have or I have not, depending on whether you did what is in the question or not. At the end, you have to confess something that you've done, either on social media, like online, or probably in real life, that you regret. It can be the first time you've confessed it, or it can be something you've told or confessed about before.
okay.
All right. Have you ever stolen something?
I have.
Have you ever eaten something off the floor?
I have.
Have you ever lied about something and then got called out for it?
Yes. Yes.
Have you ever cheated on someone? Can be a lover or a friend.
No.
Okay. Have you ever hurt someone? It can be either physical or virtual, like being toxic or mean.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Have you ever taken someone's or borrowed someone's thing and broke it? Or
No.
damaged it? Okay. Have you ever taken drugs?
Yes.
Have you ever gone streaking?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been kicked out of a place?
No.
Have you ever driven drunk or drunk texted someone?
I drunk texted, yeah.
Okay. This is the confessional time. I would like to hear a confession from you about something very bad that you've done, whether, as we said, online or in real life that you regret so much and wish you've never done.
Okay. Okay, one time when I was a kid, I had a beanie and I squatted over it and I took a huge shit in the beanie
Oh my god.
and then and then I started swinging the beanie around like a helicopter and then shit flew all around my walls.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah. I don't know what was wrong with me as a child, but I definitely regret that. Having to clean that.
I ask myself, like, what is wrong with you, both as an adult and as a child? Sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So now this is the final segment, which is or segment 5, which is mental health segment. I don't know exactly what the topic or the subject tonight is gonna be, so I'm gonna let Ra just choose a mental health topic, probably like spread awareness about something. So I know this is not an easy subject to talk about, and if you feel like something might trigger you, not necessarily in this episode, feel free to skip or dip. So, Ra, here you go. Just tell us whatever you want to say. I'll be listening. I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah, okay, definitely. I think I definitely would like to talk about men's mental health awareness. You know, here, I don't know if they celebrate around the world, but here in the UK, we have a certain month where we celebrate mental health, and we love to spread awareness. You know, people do fundraisers and we do charities, we volunteer, we like to get involved to sort of encourage people that are struggling with their mental health to, you know, seek help and professional advice. You know, I think one of the key aspects of men's mental health awareness is obviously increasing the awareness. You know, I think the month where we actually celebrate it does actually help raise awareness, you know, for people who are actually struggling, and it does work, and it helps so much, especially on Twitch. You know, I know someone who actually streams and does a fundraiser in support of mental health awareness, which I think it's amazing. I think challenging stigma is a really important thing as well. You know, social expectations that discourage men from, you know, talking about their emotions or seeking help about their mental health. You know, there's different like campaigns, companies out there that actually help challenge this and actually support people in seeking help. You know, it's also important about promoting those open conversations with men, you know, because there's so many people out there that are too afraid to talk about things that are going on in their life, things that break down their barriers and break people apart. You know, so it's really important to sort of build connections with people, foster support networks and systems with people that are struggling. And I think, you know, the most important thing is seeking support. You know, a lot of people out there, they don't do anything to sort of help themselves. They sort of just they sit there and they just, you know, let their brains suffer, and you know, they don't do anything to help themselves. And you know, I think it's really, really important to sort of highlight this, because men should definitely be encouraged to reach out to, you know, professional advisors, therapists, and whatever support system. You know, there's counseling, there's support groups out there. You know, there's all sorts of things in this day and age. Even there's lines out there where you can actually text someone or even call them, and they're there to help you. They're professionals. You know, it's really, really important. And probably like the most like sensitive topic about the whole mental health awareness is suicide prevention. You know, there's like statistically, you know, research says there's a large proportion of the population that, you know, are committing suicide. And ever since, you know, well, in this country we've, you know, introduced mental health awareness, you know, mental health weeks and months, that number has gone down, because, you know, just a simple thing as supporting someone, helping someone, it saves a life. And people really need to emphasize the importance of suicide prevention, because there are so many people out there that are affected by suicide, you know, families, friends, and it's a really difficult thing to talk about for some people, because there are a lot of people out there that probably know someone who has had suicidal thoughts or has attempted. So I think it's extremely important to obviously raise awareness about preventing that. You know, if you have doubts about someone, you know, or even if you have suspicions that someone may be having those sorts of thoughts, immediately seek help. Encourage them to seek help, support them, be there for them. I think supporting the loved ones is one of the most important things as well, because without your support, like it's really hard for people out there. They feel lonely, and it does not help. So I always encourage people to support one another. Like, it's the same with I think a really good topic as well is intersexuality. So people who are like lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, queer. There's a lot of people out there that really do struggle with their mental health, because it's not easy to come out as a gay person or as a queer person. In this country, like, we have the Equal Rights Act. We created the rule of law because there were so many people that fell under LGBTQ that were discriminated in workplaces, in public, in social, just because of their change of sexuality, their gender, because of their question of who they're like. I think it's very important. It's very important not to silence these people out there as well. Like, people like that should be heard, and they deserve to be treated equally, just as everyone else.
Especially here in the Middle East, it's like really hard to just get around, like, me giving that I'm gay or something. Like, it's very foreshadowed and very like sat on, if we can say that, because it's kind of like, even though I'm a Christian, for example, even though like there's a lot of other, like, we have 19 religions here, like Muslims and Christians and everyone alike, there's a big taboo over it. Like, they even like try to silence the media. Like, I was very thrown off when they said or they tried like, what's it called? What's the word? Oh my god. Censoring the Minions just because there was a gay couple, for example, like the Minions 2, or just because like they altered the poster because they show their butts. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
So basically that's everything for today. Thank you so much, Ra, for your time. I know that you're tired, and I feel the feeling, and I appreciate you for that.
Thank you for having me, sir. It was
an honor. This is I really can't believe it, but this is episode 97.
Oh wow.
Wow. You're the 98th guest, because I had an episode, I had 2 friends on it. You're the 98th guest on this podcast. And hell yeah. And this will not be the last time. No worries. This will not be the last time. Probably because I'm planning on like not restarting, but like having people that I had from like the first episodes, because in a year and a half everything can change, some of my friends, having them probably like making groups of people, like probably like DBD, an episode about DBD, because I made an episode about Valentine's Day. I made another one about Halloween special. I wanna make probably one about DBD enjoyers, like or just an episode centered about like just horror movies or horror games and stuff. So yeah, thank you again.
That's gonna be amazing.
Guys, go check my friend Ra out. Raman or it's the episode handle. I'm not gonna spell it. _X on Twitch.
Go follow Blue too.
Don't play this card with me. No, I'm joking.
I thought that reverse Uno.
Yeah, Uno reverse. But no, go check him out. Like, honestly, an amazing person. You've seen how like heartwarming he is, how like amazing in a good way, of course, heartwarming. How like calm, how okay, he does scream sometimes during like horror games. I've seen him scream a few times, but other than that, he's like full of love. And go get like a beanie full of shit waved at you.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think this might haunt you after your community listens to this episode.
They're gonna come in and be like, oh, so what's this about a beanie I hear? Oh yeah.
About beanie
Oh,
full
dear.
of shit. I
Shitty beanie.
I should you you should make an emote that's someone shitting in a beanie.
Oh my god, that's genius.
Or
I hope Twitch will allow it.
I mean, they will, they should. Or a beanie, or a shit like peeking out of a beanie, for example.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
And before the episode comes out, you could probably like reveal it, and then they would, instead of you telling them what's it about, you could say like probably like you have to guess, make them guess, or make them listen to the podcast or something like one or the other. Yeah,
oh yes.
that would be funny. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and bye.
Bye.